Right now, deep underground, the wealthiest people on the planet are quietly sealing themselves behind reinforced steel doors. They aren't preparing for a vacation. Hey guys, Legend here. We're going to look at exactly why the modern world suddenly feels like a rigged system, designed to drain your wallet and quietly erase your rights. If you grew up in the 90s or early 2000s, you remember a completely different era. Every year brought a new gadget, like these early MP3 players that genuinely made life better. You bought a device, you owned it, and it was yours to keep. Then the script flipped. Almost overnight, basic survival became a luxury. We're looking at $20 sandwiches and heavy equipment operators who build our cities but can no longer afford to live in them. Ownership is being replaced by a cycle of endless renting. By 2027, appliance companies plan to charge a $30 annual subscription just to get ice out of your own kitchen refrigerator. Automakers are now engineering cars to be so complex that you can't fix them without specialized, proprietary software. Basic maintenance, once a rite of passage, is effectively being criminalized. We are rapidly moving toward a society where you own nothing, and every function of your daily life requires a digital permission slip. But this isn't just about corporate greed. It's the foundation for a much larger legal maneuver. Under the Constitution, the government is strictly forbidden from monitoring your private life or silencing your speech. The Bill of Rights acts as a hard legal ceiling on state power. However, constitutional protections only apply to the government, not private businesses. By shifting our lives onto corporate platforms, the state bypasses those barriers. Through terms of service, companies harvest our data, which the government then accesses without warrants or direct oversight. This is why we see a massive rollout of AI data centers and third-party surveillance cameras across the country. They are the hardware for a system that bypasses the law by outsourcing it to the private sector. These server farms aren't just technical upgrades. They are the physical architecture of a surveillance state that functions entirely outside the reach of the Bill of Rights. While this infrastructure goes up, politicians are actively encouraging Americans to welcome it. Donald Trump has recently urged the public not to resist the massive Stargate AI data center projects. There is a deep generational disconnect at play. An 80-year-old politician sees a data center and thinks infrastructure, like a bridge or a highway, without realizing they are approving the tools for a digital dragnet. But the architects of these systems, like OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, have a much clearer view of the endgame. Altman has described a worst-case future where privacy is non-existent and human agency is replaced by total state surveillance, all while the public is kept quiet with a government-issued universal high-income check. Our elected leaders are currently fast-tracking the construction of this system, treating tech billionaires as partners in progress rather than the builders of a digital cage. If these tech elites truly believe AI will deliver a utopia of free money and comfort, we have to ask, why are they so desperate to build an escape hatch? A private chef recently described being paid 10 times the market rate to live in and cook for a billionaire's family in their underground bunker. He had to source hyper-specific organic food that couldn't even be found in high-end markets. The chef reported that the billionaire, after a few drinks, admitted he was acting on insider tips from elite fraternities about a coming global cataclysm, and he was spending his fortune trying to survive it. This isn't an isolated case. Mark Zuckerberg is currently building a massive, self-sustaining bunker complex on a private island in Hawaii. They are building a world they clearly don't intend to live in themselves. This behavior echoes an ancient group mentioned in historical religious texts, the Nicolaitans. This 1883 Bible describes their doctrine as the belief that special knowledge places them above the law, acting with impunity while society is bound by the rules. We are in a proxy war for our fundamental rights, and the battlefield is the software and data centers we're being told to embrace. Don't wait for out-of-touch politicians to save you. Stay awake, guard your autonomy, and resist the subscription matrix. Subscribe to stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.